Hey guys, how y'all doing this afternoon? Lois with Ellie Grace's Attic here. Bear with me, I'm trying to get my camera to the right angle. It's always a struggle with me and the camera. I'm in the kitchen today, about to make some pizza crust. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lois East with Ellie Grace's Attic. We take old treasures and give them new life with handcrafted love. We are primarily do wood signs, handmade, hand painted, wonderful platitudes, pictures, whatever our customers dream up, we try to bring it to life on a sign. We do tons of other things, but before I was a painter, before I made wood signs, I'm a mom. That's my first and most important job. And today is kind of an odd day. We're in the middle of soccer season. Our youngest daughter plays soccer for her high school team. And so we have an away game tonight. And so I'm making homemade pizza for my kiddos. I could order it, I could pick it up, eat it on the road, because we will be on the road. We have about an hour away to travel before the game. But I like to do it from scratch just to know what goes in it, and I can kind of control what goes on top of it, and my kids actually prefer homemade. So that's what we're doing today. Now if you've followed me for any length of time, you also know that I'm really trying to be healthy. My husband and I really, as much as we love pizza, we try to stay away from it because the crust is what kills you. The toppings aren't always necessarily the worst that you could have. The cheese probably isn't really gonna do you in as much as the carbs and the crust. So typically when I make pizza at home, I will make one regular, all-purpose flour, olive oil, yeast, salt, very basic, just homemade crust. I usually put a little Italian seasoning in there for the kids, and that's their crust, and I'll do one like that. And typically for my husband and I will make a roasted sweet potato crust. It's delicious. I'll have to share that recipe later. I have to go, but it's wonderful. A lot of people use cauliflower. My husband does not like cauliflower. I've tried to sub cauliflower into some rice recipes. He's not having it. So we try to stay away from cauliflower as much as possible. However, we love the sweet potato crust. It's a roasted garlic and sweet potato pizza crust, and it is delicious. And I mean, anytime I can have guilt-free pizza, I'm like, I'm in, right? But one of my favorite TV shows is The Kitchen on the Food Network, and so we watched it actually yesterday. We had DVR'd it. It comes on, I think, typically Saturday mornings. And Katie Lee made a pizza crust, an alternative pizza crust, out of chickpeas, or garbanzo beans, whatever you want to call them. We love chickpeas, and so we love hummus. We're always, any chance we can have hummus, we love it. It's a great dip with celery. Sometimes we do it with sweet potato chips. It's delicious. So we thought, we have got to try this pizza crust. And anytime my husband says, oh, that looks good, I want to try it, especially when it's something alternative, I'm like, I'm getting the stuff, we're gonna do it. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm making chickpea pizza crust. Now, I've never made it, so bear with me. And obviously I'm not gonna keep you on the live while it bakes, because it's gotta be baked twice to create the end result. So, but I will show you the basics of how to get started on it. It's a super easy recipe, and then I'll come back and post a picture of the finished product and let you know how it turned out. And I'll also put a link for the recipe for you. Okay, so we're not painting today. I apologize, I hate that, but Mama's gotta cook. Mama's got to cook. Hashtag mom boss life, right? I've got to cook, I got to feed my people. And we did get some painting done this morning out in the shop. We painted bases, but I promise to come on tomorrow with something crafty for you. So let's start with the recipe. chickpea pizza crust. I have in my, I don't have a food processor, but I have a NutriBullet that I make smoothies in, and I think I've even ground meat in it. So it's dual purpose here. So I've got a 15-ounce can of chickpeas. I rinsed them, drained them, dried them. I took off all the little shells. They have a thin outer shell. I took that off, and so that's what I have in my little food processor. Okay, to that I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of flour. Now this is where, if you want to use AP flour, if that's what you got, you can use that. But I'm trying to be on the healthy side. So we like almond flour. So I'm going to use almond flour in it. 1 tablespoon of almond flour goes into my little thing, little blender. By the way, if you've never had almond flour pancakes, they are fantastic. We love, now I can't get my lid back on. We love almond flour pancakes. So 15-ounce can of chickpeas, 1 tablespoon of almond flour, but you can use whatever flour you have on hand. So to that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm reading the recipe. I wrote it down, my notes. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of kosher salt. So that's what's going in. And I put it just in dumping it all in. All right. And to that, I'm just going to add like a pinch of pepper, just because flavor. All right, move that out of the way. And then to that, I'm going to add 1 large egg, the yolk and the white. Now right here, you can, in the sweet potato recipe I was telling you about, you can use a chia egg right here, and all that is, it's just an alternative egg, and there's no crazy taste or anything. All that is water, and I don't remember the ratio, but you put chia seed in it, and then you just put it in the fridge and let it kind of congeal till it gets to like an egg consistency. I think that's probably the right word, congeal. And you sub that for the egg. So you can go total, you know, I don't know what the word is, but I'm just gonna say healthy. But the egg's not terrible. So you put your egg in there, and then you just blend that together, pulse it, and I'm going to spare you all that because it's really going to be loud. Maybe. Let me see. Hold your ears. I got to give it a little help with the spatula. I tell you what, I love my NutriBullet. It is an awesome little tool, but I probably do need to invest in a bigger food processor. Anyway, when this comes out, we're just going to kind of skip, because like I said, I don't want to keep you on here too long. See, it's already, I just had to kind of smush it down to make sure it all gets mixed good. This isn't going to make a large pizza, friends. It's just going to make, I think the recipe said about 10 inches. But a can of chickpeas is not that expensive. The only thing that I didn't have in my pantry, and that's because we made hummus not long ago, was the chickpeas. And they were on sale for like 82 cents. So I had everything else that was required. Hold on. I think that's about good. I'll just do the rest by hand. So it's going to come out, if you've ever made hummus, it's going to look like hummus basically. It's got like a creamy, like bean dip, like creamy texture to it, okay? I'm just going to kind of make sure my egg is all the way worked in so it's not. And that's really all there is to it, I kid you not. It's that easy. Hold on, I'm making a mess. All right, and then I took a parchment paper. I put it on top of my pizza pan. I sprayed it with some olive oil. I'm just gonna dump this out with my spatula. I don't know if you can see what it kind of looks like. It kind of looks like I really want to put like a sweet potato chip in there and eat that just like that. That's what it looks like. I'm not gonna lie. It smells delicious because garlic powder, Italian seasoning, yummy, yummy. All right. I am not a Food Network chef, so bear with me. But I wanted to share this with you. I did, Miss Story, that's where I got this recipe, and I wanted to make it. I love the kitchen. My husband and I he watches it with me. I'm trying to scoop everything out. And, you know, we are trying to be healthy. Some days it works out better for us than most. Anyway, she made this on that last episode, and he said, I think I'd like to try that, because bless his heart, I have fed him spaghetti squash, like, and you know, it's supposed to be, you know, you use it as a pasta. He wasn't having that, because we love pasta too. He was not having the cauliflower rice, the fried rice, nope. But when he said he wanted to try chickpea pizza crust, I was like, you got it, I'm gonna make it. So that's what I'm doing. Normally for our pizza, I have a roasted sweet potato and garlic crust, and it's divine, we love it. But today we're gonna do these chickpeas. And y'all, if any indication of what it's gonna end up like is the way it smells right now, it smells delicious. Like, I really just wanna put a spoon to it. So, but we love chickpeas, we love hummus. It's really the only way I've ever had chickpeas was in hummus. But this did look really good. So all I'm doing is I just kind of glopped it down on my pizza pan on some parchment that I sprayed with olive oil. And I'm just gonna spread it out flat till it looks like a pizza crust. And I'm gonna pop it in a 400-degree preheated oven. I'm gonna cook it for about, 10 minutes, just so that egg kind of sets in there. And I tried to like the spaghetti squash, Miss Story, I really did. And maybe if I would have made a different recipe, I would have liked it more. I even tried to like it because I was trying to show my husband it wasn't that bad, but couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So anyway, in the oven, once I get it smoothed out to where I want it, put it in the oven 10 minutes just to let that egg set up and let it kind of get good and set, and then you just take it out. Put your desired pizza toppings on it. I'm gonna do some mozzarella cheese. I'm going to do some pepperoni and some Italian sausage. And I think I might do some onions on there. And I think I have bell pepper. I don't know what all I have in my fridge, so I'm just gonna kind of dig and glop it on there. I like all the veggies on the pizza, and my husband will eat that too. If I had my druthers, it would just be all veggies, bell pepper, onion, jalapeno. Oh, I love jalapeno on a pizza. And I am just gonna put some marinara sauce that I have in my, it's not even labeled pizza sauce. I'm gonna do some marinara and put my toppings on top of that. Again, this is not a large pizza. It's about a 10-inch, so I don't know what that is in restaurant pizza language. I guess that's maybe a medium. But it'll be enough for my husband and I each to have 2 slices. I'm gonna try not to turn it over. And I'll put that in a little picnic. I always, when we do soccer games, I have one of those insulated bags, and I do little picnic plates. So it'll be enough for us each to have 2 slices of pizza and some green salad with some vinaigrette, and that'll be plenty. And then the kids will have their regular pepperoni pizza. So anyway, that is a chickpea pizza crust. Like I said, I won't make you wait for it to come out of the oven, but I will post a picture of the finished product, and I'll let you know how it turned out. Like I said, right now, even before it goes in the oven, it smells delicious. So, and it's super easy. You saw I put it together just right here while I was on live with you guys, and I had everything in the cabinet, like I said, except for the chickpeas. I grabbed those at the market this morning. So anyway, don't be afraid to experiment in the kitchen. You can be creative in the kitchen just like we can with our paints and our crafts. So, and like I said, mama first, trying to be healthy so I can better serve you guys and do all the things. So anyway, I'm gonna pop this in the oven, get my pizza done, and we're gonna be doing school pickup here before long. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on a live, and I promise I'm gonna do something with paint tomorrow. So you guys have a great rest of the afternoon, and yeah, take care of yourself. In the meantime, happy crafting.